Damn, bro. Yeah, shit, man.
They're like
You doing work?
Korean.
Yes.
Okay, good.
The game's
Not
Korean.
recording yourself?
No, only Korean. There's no English.
Look,
dub.
look.
It's all Korean. I mean, it's a good dub, mind
Oh,
you.
look, he listens. He watches anime stuff.
Good voice.
Yeah. I make anime stuff.
He makes anime stuff. Even better.
Drawings?
No, like yeah, drawings and AI stuff.
No, bad. His AIs isn't art, and it's just plagiarism.
I draw them and then I make them AI.
That's slightly better. Slightly. Remember, AI is only good when it's content, not when it's like theft. Think like Doug or Nero-sama. The man who digs in past tense does a good job of this. You're not gonna ask about that name?
Wait, yeah. What is it?
Doug's a streamer and YouTuber.
Oh.
Me referring to him, the man who digs in past tense, is referring to one stream where he limited the vocabulary of his Twitch chat. Instead of like becoming cavemen, speaking like "we want you, lose, bald guy," they went like super like sophisticated. It's hilarious. His streams are he has like a YouTube channel. Yeah, they're hilarious. Would recommend. My favorite, one of the best ones is the Pajama Sam, which is using an AI version of Pajama Sam and all 27 of his brothers. He beats the children game Pajama Sam. It's on YouTube. And he also made like a version to be as like a movie thing with Jig too. So he could try to get a award. He failed there, but he's a really good content creator. I really enjoy his game. And Nero-sama is a VTuber, AI VTuber. The best AI VTuber. There's also Evil Nero because the AI has a twin sister, so why not? Nero and, your sibling, Evil Nero. Imagine if you had a twin brother called Evil Chris.
Evil Chris?
Yes. Evil Chris.
You a brother?
No, not necessarily evil per se. It's just like the name, Evil Chris. It's like I had a sibling named Evil Ivan. Here's Ivan, Evil Ivan. I'm sorry, what?
It's basically like an evil twin, right?
Yeah, that's like the idea behind her. But like, it is kind of hilarious to imagine someone naming a twin an evil version of the other's name. Also, I think that's cruel and illegal. Like I'm almost 100% sure that's illegal to do. As funny that is. Don't give an actual person that.
Yeah, I lost everything around here. Miss, I'm done.
What you get?
I'm 20.
Sorry, that was a practice. 20 for 100?
Huh?
20 for 100?
Yeah.
So you have to get that. So you get 20 right now? Can you do that?
No, Miss Peterson has to reset it.
Yeah, he's gonna play that, so that's good.
Finish?
Yeah.
How are you gonna play? Yeah, you finished. Now you gotta play.
I already did my grade. I already got my grade. That's it. I didn't see.
You get a grade throughout the whole class. That's just part of it. Now you gotta practice.
I'm always active. I'm not even.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, shit. Time is
That wasn't even
Nah, people they stop playing basketball. Slide over a little bit.
Mister, I need some water.
My turn. Go. What you do?
Mister, I was saying something. I was saying in my comments and stuff.
Yeah, do that later. Come on, you got to play.
I did play yesterday, Mister.
Yeah, yesterday. Today's a new day. You got to play today too.
Nah, Mister.
Put it away. Put it away.
Nah, Mister. I'm tired.
You're gonna get a bad grade. I don't want to give you a bad.
How did I
grade.
get a bad grade when I did the C lesson?
Yeah, that's only part of the class.
How is that part of the class?
Because that took 10 minutes. Now we got a long more time. Let's see how much more time we got.
Man, I'm tired, miss.
I'm tired. Every day you're tired, you still gotta do stuff. Now let's go. Play for 10 minutes, then the rest you can be on your computer.
For sure?
So at 10, what time?
It's 10, 12.
So at 10:22, you can go back in.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's catching the time?
Yeah, I can only do it like this. I can only do it like this. I have this cast on.
So look, you're going like this. So same motion, back and forth. Now you just step up.
I like it too.
Step forward. Get up. Forward. So when you're doing it, you're still dribbling the ball straight up. You gotta throw it in. Throwing it apart. To bring it like your arm a little wider.
Man, is that, I have a chance sometimes when I bend down.
Don't kick it too fast.
I think I can stop him.
Yeah, so when you're stepping out, you're still like you see how when you dribble across, you're throwing it side. I don't throw it more. So when you're stepping, you gotta throw it back. Get your arms a little bit.
Almost got it. Is that I have to catch it with my left? Like,
You got the moment. Okay, what you doing?
what's happening now? I didn't even start. This is fun.
Oh,
It's okay. I got the phone at 65. I don't have the case.
there you go. Got it. Got it.
Is that have to catch it with this?
You get it. Now you got the motion. Now all you gotta do is pass it. And then
It's my cat. Wait, like how do I catch it?
just like that. But so instead, catch it with your hand. You want the ball to pull in. You gotta like it comes. Have your hand on top, and then you just Because you keep having to go like that. So it's right over. I have to have it like that. Exactly.
I have a lot of.
See, you keep going like that.
I try to feel like that.
Yeah. You get it? You gotta go back. You went too early. Bounce
I get it.
it. Yeah, you can't give up. You're so close. So close. Got it. Almost. Hey, there you go.
I guess it's all up.
Now you know you can do it. Now you know how to. Now one more time. Then you can sit.
We're trying to go, ready?
Like. Make it to 4 period on time.
Have a good day, mister. See you later. Just a Christmas special coffee. We're doing this all until Christmas. I might do other one for New Year's. Until New Year's and stuff. So Luis Garcia.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Luis the Marquis? Yeah. Have a good day. Hello.
It's news and you learn.
What's up, Ollie?
We'll get back
What's up, Malia?
tomorrow.
What's up? What's up, bro? What's up?
Oh, you gave a second try? Yeah. There, you. There. There. All right. And what's up, Nikki? Yeah, I checked on it last night. I didn't see anything good yet.
What's up, Lou?
Good. All right, good.
Look, mister.
Yeah, I can give you half. Great.
Hey, Mr. Morris.
You're here. This is your grade. It's on the class. This is what we have to do now. It's on the board.
19 is now correct.
That's the first.
It's not even on the board. I don't see a do now. A reading? Oh.
Now you see it, now you know. It's on your computer.
So a couple more happen.
This one, I hope that you can answer. 7.5. You can answer the first part. Do you think dreams ever try to tell you something? Maybe tell us about a personal experience. You don't have to. If you can't answer
This
that part,
seed?
do you remember any dreams that impacted your life?
This seed?
For what?
This seed lesson?
Seed lesson.
This is awkward.
This is our dream now for today.
No, but we're doing a seed today?
No, that's for Mondays.
That sounds like a seed question.
This is for Julius Caesar because there's a sequence where there's names.
Yeah, we're learning about Pompeii.
Play. We're gonna read that. Christian, you already answered the dream now.
We're learning about Pompeii today, guys.
Well, maybe if I was absent, I would give you a funny video like that.
That's not funny. People actually died.
Well, it wasn't about Julius Caesar. People are kind of like ripped it out like that. But it's
I don't need to do that. Do not. I will answer.
You did?
So
Yeah, I
I have
am.
something else for you. You're on the do now. I saw that you didn't answer it. Good job.
Aquí siempre está caliente.
So the next thing I want you to do is read this passage.
Oh, 2 hours.
So why don't you just read the synopsis right here? There's some vocabulary highlighted that I defined for you. Just read the synopsis. Let's take a little summary of the scene. This is Act 2, Scene 2.
Oh yeah, and also Quran with Miss Vincent.
Yeah. So just start reading. Read this. Read the first one. I got like time to do that. You're right on it. That's good.
Yeah, Quran is in Miss Vincent.
All right.
Yeah.
So today we're going to get back into Julius Caesar Act 2, Scene 2.
Yeah.
We did read before we left for vacation or small vacation a little bit about Brutus and how he turned into a conspiracy. You joined the conspiracy? So, do nots on the board. Hey, Rob, we have a do not today. We're getting back from Julius Caesar. I know we had a quiz yesterday, and you guys did well. We all finished. I'm going to grade that. That's going to go in as a quiz grade, for a marking grade. Now we're back to Shakespeare. And we're doing Julius Caesar as we recall. We already finished Act 1. We're in Act 2. We're Act 2, Scene 2. So, Christian, you already finished the do now. I have you reading the synopsis for Act 2. So,
But you said read the first part of it.
yeah, just read the synopsis and annotate it. You have a pencil or pen. So, just
I
read
wrote
this part.
this is like the longest do not I ever wrote.
Well, I know that I did an example here for you.
No, I'm not asking for that. I said this is the longest do not I ever wrote.
So just
No.
try to just limit it to about 3 sentences.
Oh,
We did the do now. I usually want about 3 sentences. Capitalization, punctuation. We're gonna look at the wording of yours, make sure it makes sense, read it back to you. But I'm asking you, since this scene has something to do with dreams.
yeah.
There's Julius Caesar.
I put a nightmare.
And his wife have this idea that they don't want him to go to the Senate that day. This is the Ides of March. Remember, Julius Caesar's going to get assassinated. We already said that part. But this is only the second act. It happens early in the play. Now, I want you to think about dreams, because this is important to the actual play. So I'm asking, do you remember any dreams that impacted your life? I put an example for me.
Now, maybe none of you have a dream that you want to talk about. If that's true, do you think dreams ever try to tell you something? Because in the play, Caesar's wife is having some bad dreams. Calpurnia is her name. We're going to read a little bit about her. That's the first time we see Calpurnia in the play. I have an example. I had a dream one time that I saw a ghost in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
That's a nightmare, Mr. Not a dream.
I now believe that there are ghosts.
That's a nightmare.
Well, yeah, maybe it was a little nightmare. But just because you see a ghost doesn't mean it's a nightmare. But I dreamt that I saw a ghost at Gettysburg. And I was there on a school trip overnight in a hotel. And I realized that the hotel was built on a makeshift hospital during the battle. So people probably died there. It's very traumatic, probably, for people that were bleeding on the battlefield. So that was a dream I had, and I thought it was real. And I thought it was a real ghost, but it was kind of a dream. I woke up and it was kind of choking me. And I woke up and I thought I saw a ghost.
I can tell you my nightmare.
Can you write it down first?
I did. I just told you I wrote the longest doing I
All right,
wrote.
we're gonna go in a minute. So Christian, why don't you share with Christian? Turn and talk, because he's done with his dream now.
Yo, Christian, I wrote my nightmare. How about you?
Christian, why don't you share yours too?
I forgot.
Tell him about your nightmare.
I forgot what I wrote.
I'll put it up on the board first.
I got what I wrote. Very detailed.
How you forget what you write? If you have your laptop in front of you.
Something happened.
So right now, turn and talk. Two of you that are gone. Hi, Sammy. Come on in. Have a seat. You have a do now.
You have to do now. You have to do it now.
All right, go ahead and breathe. When you're ready, come on in. Have a seat. So right now we have Christian and Christopher finished. Why don't you share your do now? Christian, we see you up on the board.
All right, I put.
Share with Christopher.
Wait.
Do you want them to enlarge it?
I put that I had a dream that impacted my life is when I saw my mother and my two brothers killed. So that's what happened.
That's a nightmare, bro. That's a nightmare, not a dream.
Your Honor, you done that? Yeah.
That is a nightmare, not a dream. The difference between a dream and a nightmare, one is scary. No.
You shut up.
I just want you to share lightly with each other. No one shares their phone. Turn it on. Let me get a light this real quick too. So,
I'm ready.
When I was I dreamt that I was on a plane. Fast forward, 1 year later, I was really on a plane, They made been 5 years, like 6 since then, being there. So,
all right, we turn and talk. Now, let's share as a class.
You didn't choose me.
We're going to choose you right now. Just relax for a minute. So, we're talking about dreams. I shared my dream. Christopher, you said you had a nightmare.
Yeah.
If you want to share this with us, go ahead. What happened?
I had a nightmare. Yeah, you feel like I had a nightmare that I was going to heaven, and then God kicked me into hell, where I will find out that I'm the God of all creations. That means I created all my own monsters and characters, and that's why it changed my life that I started to make drawings and make my own creations.
That's quite the dream.
It's not cap, bro. You cannot say it's
like you
cap.
said, that's more of a nightmare. You're going to get to hell.
Look, I'm just saying the difference between a nightmare and a dream is that a nightmare is scary, it's terrifying, and a dream is just peaceful. So I don't know why people getting mixed up with a dream and a nightmare.
Would you say what you have was a dream or a nightmare?
It's a nightmare.
All right. Anybody else want to share about the dream or nightmare?
want me to say?
Yes, if you like.
When I was 10,
He just should.
When I was 10, I dreamt that I was on a plane. Fast forward 1 year later, and I was really on a plane.
So you got a premonition. Kind of told.
He just said that too.
All right. That's kind of what we're talking about with Julius Caesar. His wife, Calpurnia, has a nightmare about him getting assassinated. And we're gonna watch a scene, Act 2, Scene 2, where she has this dream
Because I'm not
or
on my
nightmare.
laptop.
Thank you for
What?
distinguishing Christopher about nightmare dreams. In the play, his wife has a nightmare and says, "Don't go to the Senate today. I had a dream that you were assassinated. And I don't want you to go. Please don't go." And then other people are calling, "Caesar, you gotta go." And we're gonna read the scene when this happens. But I want you to watch the actual clip, and then we're gonna read it.
Take pencils out.
So I'm gonna
I'm
try
sure
to do
my
a movie
name
guide
comes
today. This is the front and back. For today, I want you to list characters. We're gonna have Caesar, Calpurnia, and Servant in this first scene.
I'm making my own character.
Then you have main idea. I want you to find a main idea. We're gonna watch it first, then we're gonna read it. And then we have noticings, what you notice in the scene, and we have wonderings. Wonderings are questions. So I just want you to fill this out for the front for now. Hold on to it. I'll grade it as a separate grade. And then we're gonna read the scene too. I just want you to see it first. And then we're gonna read the scene and maybe try to act it out.
But which side I put my name?
Any side you want, just put your name somewhere on it. So it's ready to go. We're gonna play it. This is Act 2, Scene 2. We read Scene 1 before we left. The Brutus tries to turn to the conspiracy. So it's gonna be a real quick clip.
It is a clip. Why is it on Amazon?
Because that's where we got the movies on Amazon.
But they don't put clips. They put 1 hour
This
movies.
is the whole movie. We're not gonna watch the entire movie. We're getting scene by scene. You understand, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna watch the entire movie. We're gonna do scene by scene and take this play. Probably for the rest of this month, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do an activity with it. So I know we haven't really done the play, a lot of testing and vacations and stuff like that, so. For now, we know Julius Caesar is gonna get assassinated, right? This is called the tragedy of Julius Caesar. And we know, let me ask you, why is he gonna get assassinated before we get into it?
Okay, he had too much power.
Yeah, a lot of senators.
You asked that like a bunch of times, mister.
Anybody else want to add? Yes, it's an essential question. That means we keep coming back to that question. Anybody else want to add? Why does Caesar get assassinated? Why are the senators plotting? We know they're plotting. Go ahead.
They're planning to kill him because they want to kill him because he is too powerful and he's ruling over land and people was Brutus.
Brutus, yes, that's why the-
Yeah. He wants Brutus to join his side to kill Caesar
That
because-
Cassius wants to bring in Brutus. Remember we studied
Yeah.
that part.
because he wants to bring Brutus in because he wants Brutus help to kill Caesar. So that's how Brutus told Caesar to go to the Senate house, and his wife told her no, but she had a bad dream, and then he went, and then
This is the part where his wife has a bad dream. He's about to go to the Senate to be crowned king. He's a dictator, right, at this point?
Yeah.
Just to rehearse some of this, it's been a while since we did the story, since before the play. And he's about to go to the Senate right now to get crowned. But the wife said, "Don't go, I have this dream." So I want you to see this, as we do this, I want you to take notes. We got noticing and wonderings. The characters are Caesar and Calpurnia, and a servant comes in.
Julius.
Julius Caesar. Make sure you know how to spell Caesar.
And then there are more because like it's a movie.
Not for now, just for this quick scene, and all the boards are taken off.
So who is the characters again?
Phoebe quit.
Bro, I'm asking questions, bro. Chill, bro. Chill.
Caesar.
He offended me, bro. He offended me.
He just won.
You heard it?
He just won.
Then we have Calpurnia.
I'm trying to ask him questions.
Okay, my boys. Raise your hand. I'm gonna get it.
That's his wife, Calpurnia.
Wait, who is the characters again, mister?
And we'll have the
He said
servant.
it. Caesar. Victoria. He died in the name. The boy.
For now, those are the three characters. This is just a
He said
quick
two.
scene.
Now you switch it to two.
See what,
Three
how the
cards.
impact of dreams has on the play. We all have dreams here too that maybe impacted us also.
Yeah.
People really
I had a
listen to
nightmare.
dreams. So for now, I need you guys to close your computers and pay attention to the screen up here. We're done with our get out.
Escape across the computer.
No, miss, no, miss.
Yeah, it's not closed.
I'm not using it.
So I'm gonna ask you after we watch this what you wrote down, noticings and wonderings. Wonderings are questions, noticings are anything that.
That's an N?
Yeah.
We have the characters, Caesar, Calpurnia, the servant.
Capernaum.
Central ideals. We kind of talked about it already. Some of the central ideals of this play that are ongoing. Caesar wants to take power, right? He's about to be crowned king for life. And the senators, remember, are a little bit afraid of that power. This is Calpurnia, his wife.
Why not like a
That's Caesar.
Forbid the priests from the present sacrifice and bring me their opinions of success.
Hallelujah.
wait a minute?
Lord heaven, Lord earth, give me peace tonight.
Miss, what? I'm not on it, miss. Did I want to open
You should not leave your house.
The things that threaten me, they'll look at my back. When they shall see the face of Caesar, they are angry.
Caesar, I have stood on ceremonies. Yet now be frank with me. There is one within, besides the things we have heard and seen, recounts those horrid sights seen by the watch. A lioness, red, and graves, thorn, and yielded up this pit. Fierce fiery warriors fought on the clouds, and ghosts did shriek and squeal on the street. Caesar, these things are beyond all use, and I not here.
Yet Caesar shall go forth, for these predictions are the word in general as to Caesar.
Man, why are you
This
pausing?
down so far? This is Act 2, Scene 2. That's his wife, Calpurnia. She had a bad dream. What's she dreaming about? Write that down for me. And she's warning him about what? He's about to be crowned king. He wants to go to the Senate. She's had this dream, right? What's the dream all about? There's all these other signs throughout the story.
She had a nightmare, miss. She was screaming.
Write that down. We're not returning it. I just want you to see that time to report this.
Report it.
But he's write down, right? Report it. So in other words, to write things down. Record what you see. All right, we're gonna keep playing now. I'm gonna grade you on this activity right now.
We have to do both sides.
No, you don't. We'll save that for another day.
When beggars die, there are no comments seen. The heavens themselves blaze forth the dead prince.
Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once.
That's a famous quote from this play that we already talked about. You were here before we left for break. We did look at that quote. Cowards die many deaths, but the valiant only taste death but once. We can talk about that quote a little bit for those that were here.
Yeah.
So, trying to grasp the understanding about that.
Yeah.
Very famous, probably the most famous quote from this play. This is by Shakespeare. It's been around for like 4 or 5 years. That's probably one of the most famous quotes from this play. Cowards die many deaths, but the valiant only taste death but once. So think about what that means. Maybe you can report something, but this is the scene where he says that. And this is right before the assassination.
Of all the wonders that I ever heard, it seems to me most strange that men should fear, seeing that death is necessary and will come when it will come.
See that death is a necessary end.
It's Julius Caesar's brother.
What's he saying here? Death will come when it comes.
He knows death is coming.
Robert and Christopher.
He's saying that like he could not but he's saying that he could die at any moment.
Buttercup.
When it comes, it's gonna come. You can't stop it, right? Christopher, you want to answer that?
He's predicting his death.
Yes.
He knows death is coming. I'm Buttercup.
It'll come when it comes, right? Why be afraid of it? It's gonna be here sooner or later, right?
It's gonna come.
But
These are very famous lines from this play.
They would not have you stir forth. Plucking the emperors and offering
All
to
the surrogates
they could not
on
find a heart within the feast.
Rasmus, this is shame of cowards. Caesar should be a beast without a heart. He should stay at home today for fear. No, Caesar shall not. Caesar knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he, and Caesar shall go forth.
Alas, my lord, your wisdom is consumed in confidence. Do not go forth today. Call it my fear to keep you in the house, and not your own. You will send Mark Antony to the Senate house, and he shall say, you are not married today.
What's she telling her husband to do?
That not to go to the senator's house, and that she will tell Mark Anthony that he's not feeling well.
He's not feeling it, right? She's trying to get him not to go. Why? Why is she afraid?
That he's gonna die.
What does she think that's about?
No.
Oh.
I'm blind.
Robert, why does she think that he should not go to the Senate house?
Like, she's saying that because like she had like a dream about him like being killed there.
Yes.
That's
what we talked about dreams coming into this. The dream is what's telling her. Don't go.
I was gonna say that she doesn't want him to leave because she knows he's gonna die, but she also doesn't want him to leave because she needs someone to maintain her. She needs someone that has that money.
You're right.
Yeah.
Her husband is her life, right? Her husband and her wife are together. She loves him. That's his wife, right?
Feel me?
So what's he gonna say? I'm not gonna go. What's up?
And for thy humor, I would stay at home.
Oh, he's gonna stay, but keep watching.
Yes, Lucius Brutus, he shall tell them so.
Caesar all hail! Good morrow, worthy Caesar. I come to fetch you to the Senate house.
And you are come in very happy time to bear my greeting to the senators and tell them that I will not come today. Count is false, that I dare not false. I will not come today. Tell them so.
I'm not coming.
Shall Caesar send a lie? Have I in conquest stretched mine arm so far, and you appear to tell great beards the truth? Caesar, go tell them Caesar will not come.
So what's over? Just hold on.
First, mighty Caesar, let me know some cause, lest I be laughed at when I tell them so.
The cause is in my will. I will not come. That is enough to satisfy the Senate. But for your private satisfaction, because I love you, I will let you know. Calpurnia, my wife, stays near home. She dreamt tonight she saw my statue, which like a fountain with 100 spouts did run pure blood. And many lusty Romans came smiling and did bathe their hands in it. And these were ship-like warnings and portents and eagles imminent, and on her knee had begged that I would stay at home today.
So for now, he's not going, right?
This dream is all misinterpreted. It was a vision fair and fortunate. Your statue storing blood in many pipes, in which so many smiling Romans bathe, signifies that from you great Rome shall suffer in fighting blood, and that great men shall press for tinctures, stained relics, and cognizance. This by Calpurnia's dream is signified.
And this way have been well expounded.
It's a good dream,
All
right?
I can say. And know it now. The Senate have concluded to give this day a crown to mighty Caesar. If you shall send them word you will not come, their minds may change.
What just happened there? He's saying, what are they thinking for Caesar?
Give him a crown.
They got a crown.
They're gonna crown him king. Right now he's a dictator. He's not a full-blooded king yet. Go ahead.
Why does Caesar look old and his wife look young?
Why is he look old?
Why does Caesar look older than his wife?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Sometimes everyone is like, I don't know. They love each other. It doesn't matter.
That's illegal, though.
Someone will say, break up the Senate till another
That's a crime.
time. When
He's trying to convince him. You gotta come and make a crown.
If Caesar hide himself, shall they not whisper low Caesar to breed? Pardon me, Caesar, for my dear love to your proceeding bids me tell you this, and reason to my love is my own.
How foolish do your fears seem now, Calpurnia? I am ashamed that in you. Give me my robe, for I will go.
He decided he's gonna go. He might get crowned.
I'm not done yet.
And look what Publius has come to rescue. Good morning, Caesar. Welcome.
We're gonna stop right there. I just want to get that scene with his wife and son. Please don't go. She had this horrible scene.
Already, mister?
So what do we get from that scene? Everyone want to share what you wrote down? Go ahead, Christian. How do you interpret this scene? What's happening?
I put that I see that Brutus is telling Caesar that he will be crowned king, and that she, and I put also that I see that
Calpurnia.
Yeah, Calpurnia is scared that Caesar will die if he goes to the Senate's house.
Who else wants to share? Go ahead.
Where's my hands?
I noticed that Brutus convinced Caesar to go by telling him that he will be crowned king of Rome for life.
Excellent. He says, if you don't come today, Caesar, you're not going to get crowned king for life. They're going to crown you. Right? That's what he said in the scene. Anybody else want to share? Go ahead.
For the main idea, I said, is that Caesar knows he's going to die in the future.
All right. He kind of mentions that earlier. We all got to die sometime. It's kind of like the scene. That's going to happen when it happens. I'm not going to be afraid of it. Right? He first is staying back because his wife says, please don't go. But then Decius Brutus comes in and says, they might crown you today. That kind of changes his mind, right? If you don't come, they're going to think you're what?
Crown.
Coward.
Christian?
A coward.
I said crown.
A coward. He says it, right? You might think you're a coward, they won't crown you. So after we saw that, I just want to read the text itself. So we watched the video. Anybody else want to share? Kieran, you want to share anything about the scene that you saw?
Thank you.
You're okay? All right. So we know what happens here. His wife has
Yeah, like chocolate or something?
You want a copy?
No.
Now, I just want to go through the text itself. There's a little. Sometimes the movie's cut out a little bit from the original text. That's why I want to read the text also. This is the original text that was written 400 years ago.
For many years ago?
Yes, this is William Shakespeare. Very famous play, The Tragedy of Julius Caesar. Just to tell you, he dies early in the play, Julius Caesar. The tragedy is not so much Julius Caesar. He dies in the third act. He dies early. It's really what happens after. What you're going to see what happens to Rome after.
He didn't really last much.
What do you think happens to Rome after Julius Caesar was gone? Go ahead.
Although people like, the hierarchy like started again, like the kings and stuff became.
Keep going.
Some other people took over Rome as king.
Remember, first it's a republic. There's no king. There's senators running Rome. This is the first part of the history of Rome as a republic. Unlike what we have, senators. During times of emergency, they would appoint a dictator for a year. They could appoint one person as the leader. They did that with Caesar multiple times. You're a dictator for another year. You're a dictator for another year. And eventually, they want to make him a king. Go ahead.
Then they killed this.
You're going to see early on, the next scene is about to be, we're going to watch later in the week, where he gets assassinated. Yeah, that's in the third act. It's early in the play. There's usually about 5 acts to a Shakespeare play. He dies early. But what happens after to Rome? What do you think happens to Rome after Caesar?
After Caesar dies, Rome went on a full civil war that happened that lasted years.
They get plunged into a civil war. We know how long? I think I mentioned this before.
Like something years, they said.
About 20 years. They go into war for about 20 years. You got Brutus on one side leading armies, fighting for power, to bring Rome back to the Senate. Then you have Mark Antony on the other side.
And then,
and also, see how these two fight for control of Rome.
I have a question. After the Civil War, right, that happened 20 years ago, what year did the Civil War ended in Rome?
So Caesar, according to history, dies in 44 BCE. We used to say before Christ, now we say before Common Era. They give a time for his assassination, 44 years before the life of Jesus, 44 BCE. So 20 years of war, That's going to be what, 24 BC. That's when Caesar's nephew, Augustus Caesar, takes over as emperor. One of the most famous emperors of Rome.
So
You guys are
Caesar-
taking global right now, right?
So Caesar's son took over.
You all right? We're watching this next scene. We're gonna read it. Maybe you can like read apart from this. There's a female part. Caesar's wife, Calpurnia. So I just want to read this scene. Remember, the movie is always a little different. They make it shorter. They make it longer. Well, let's just read the synopsis. The synopsis is like a summary. And let's read what it says. Everybody want to read out loud, or you want me to read the synopsis?
No, you can read it, Mister.
You want to read it? Go ahead.
It is now the 14th of March.
The 15th of March.
15th of March. The Calpurnian Caesar's wife pursued him to stay on because she fears for his safety.
So stop right there. See how I marked some of these words for you to read it easier? Persuades means to convince somebody. Persuade somebody. All right.
Yes.
Just to tell you, there's some that's the vocabulary I put there to help you read a little bit. So keep going.
This is Rose arriving to accompany Caesar to the capital, convinces him that descendants and the crown Caesar that they want. But they may never renew their offer, so they suspect he is afraid.
Good.
Caesar changes his mind and decides to go. He is joined by rulers and the rest of the
Conspirators. That's what agents. Conspirators. Keep going.
Yeah, as well as Mark Antony.
Stop right there. So we know what's going to happen. We saw the scene, and his wife does not want him to go, right? Because she had this horrible nightmare, right, Christopher? She had a nightmare that he was going to get killed. All right, so let's read this together. Who wants to be Caesar? This is going to play. We heard from you, Robert. Christian, you want to be Caesar?
Yeah.
Who wants to be his wife, Calpurnia? Gianna, can you be Calpurnia in the scene? All right. I want to be Who wants to be the servant?
Come on, leave 7.
We need a servant. And
Yeah,
we need
come on,
Decius Brutus. So it's a real quick line, servant. Karan, can you be the servant? Real quick line. Christopher, can you be Decius Brutus?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want? You already read. I thought Christian Caesar.
I'm sorry. You could be the servant.
Wait, who I am again, Mister?
I didn't get a servant.
You already read.
I think you have Pluto.
Mister, who I am again?
Pluto.
You're going to be Decius Brutus.
I don't want to read exactly.
I said first.
All right, can you be the servant? No.
We're acting.
You just read, Robert. Give him a chance.
We're acting, Mister.
Christian, you want to be Caesar, right?
Yeah.
Just please.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you do tomorrow.
I wanted to be Caesar.
So let's read it like Caesar. Let's start. This is like a play. We're acting this out. You're gonna be Calpurnia.
I want to be Caesar, bro.
We all want to be Caesar, but you'll have a chance. There'll be more plays to read.
I want to get killed.
So Christian, he did his suit out first. He wants to be Caesar. We're gonna let him be Caesar.
Wait, which one is like what the character you said?
Decius is later in the text. He comes later.
Yeah, I wait so long.
He's the one
That's
that tells
crazy.
Caesar that you're gonna get crowned today.
Okay, I'm talking a lot. I have to wait so long.
Also, right? So if you're Calpurnia,
But here, look.
between
I know, I saw it.
Christian and Gianna for now. So ready? You start Caesar.
Bro, I have to wait so long.
I could read it.
Yeah, start Caesar.
Nor heaven
Your
nor
son.
earth have been at peace tonight. Thrice hath Calpurnia in her sleep cried out, "Ho, no, ho!" They murder Caesar, but who's within?
Right, who's the servant? Enter the servant. What does the servant say? Who's the servant? Robert? I'll be the servant. My lord. Back to Caesar.
Go bid the priests do present sacrifice and bring me their opinions of success.
I will, my lord. I'm the servant. I will, my lord. Let's turn the page. We're reading the text from the play. The next character we have is Calpurnia. Enter Calpurnia. That's you.
There's nothing.
Yeah. That has something.
Right here, I see
It's a
it.
Caesar.
Can you read it?
I think it's a
This is
Caesar.
Calpurnia, then Caesar. So you're gonna see Calpurnia, read what you want.
Oh, I understand it.
You shall not stir out of your house today.
Right, back to Caesar.
Caesar shall forth the things that threaten me, nay nor look but on my back. When they shall see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Okay, back to Calpurnia.
Caesar, I never stood on ceremonies, yet now they frighten me. There is one within. Besides the things that we have heard and seen, recounts most horrid sights seen by the watch. A lioness has lived in the streets, and graves have yawned and hewed up their dead. Fierce, fiery warriors fought upon the clouds, in ranks and squadrons, and right from the board, which Joseph left upon their capital. The noise of battle hurtled in the air, horses did neigh, and dying men did groan.
Keep going.
And ghosts did shriek and squeal about the streets. Oh, Caesar, these things are beyond all use,
That pass?
and I do fear it.
We're reading this one.
Damn, my part on page 80.
All right, so Calpurnia is seeing. You can see this in the
All the way
film.
so long, bro.
The
All the
text
way
is
into
always
page
a little
80,
bit
bro.
more in the film. But she's seeing these other signs. What are some of the signs that she saw, Calpurnia? Get that part, you can annotate this too. Go back and read. Besides the things that we've heard and seen, recounts the most horrid sights seen by the watch. The watch is the guard in Rome. A lioness hath dwelt in the streets. What's that mean? I'm reading the text that Calpurnia is mentioning in Caesar. She says, a lioness hath dwelt in the streets.
And they hide in the street.
All right, you can interpret that way. And graves have yawned and yielded up their dead.
They're risen. They rose up.
Yeah, there might be like ghosts walking around, right? Something weird's gonna happen, right?
Zombies.
Fierce, fiery warriors fought upon the clouds in ranks and squadrons, in great form of war.
Like the civil wars, right?
Yeah. You go. That's right.
The
Yes.
civil war, like the Roman army like fighting each other. Yeah.
These aren't right? Which drizzled blood upon the capital. That's Rome itself, the capital.
Mm-hmm.
The noise of battle heard it in the air. Horses did neigh, and dying men did. She doesn't feel right about this, right? No. And ghosts did shriek and squeal about the streets. She is not feeling comfortable about this. Oh, Caesar, these things are beyond all use, and I do fear them. So as we're reading this, you can also annotate, write down some summary of what you're saying. She is seeing different, hearing about different things happening on the streets of Rome, right? And the people guarding Rome. So she doesn't want it to go. Let's go back to Calpurnia. Next page. Can you read that, Calpurnia? When Bakers?
Our two wrote in general as the Caesar.
When Bakers, keep going.
When beggars die, there are no common themes. The heavens themselves blaze forth the death of Jesus.
Back to Caesar. Go ahead.
Yeah, we switched.
All right.
I'm published. Yeah, I switched.
All right,
I
that's
was
switch.
dying many times before the death. The villain,
The Valiant.
the valiant, never taste of death, but once of all the wounded that I yet have heard, it seems to be most strange that men should fear seeing that death. And necessary end will come when it will come.
I'm the servant. What say the augurers? They're signs of mourning. It's a fancy word for signs of mourning. But just to mention, that's probably one of the most famous lines from this play. Cowards die many times before their deaths, but the valiant taste death for a point. And then he says something along the lines of, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. So what's he saying? Everyone interpret that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Robert.
That